Once in a while, I like to do these kind of sit down videos so I can talk to you guys, because to me, like, my YouTube channel has a theme. Most of my ideas or concepts are around food, because that is something that genuinely interests me. Me as a person, not as interesting. I dislike myself too much for my YouTube channel to be about me. At the same time, it is my channel, and since the beginning, intentionally or not, it has been my journey just in life. While a lot of what I do is concepts and video ideas and series, it is my YouTube channel, it is my personal YouTube channel. I'm the only person doing everything here, so it does make sense to me that sometimes I kind of need to tell you guys what is going on with my personal life, where I'm at, and the things that I've been struggling with. Often a lot of you guys are going through similar things, but that is not the reason why I'm doing it. I just want to do it because for myself. I have been so incredibly lucky for the past years just to be able to creatively do the things that I love, to the point where it's like unreal that I just get to do exactly what I want, and that you guys have enjoyed most of the things that I've done. At the same time, I've also told you about like kind of like the negative sides of just my life and the things that have been going on these past years. And you guys know that I've lost a friend last year, so that has been something that I'm working on. I think I might be working on this for the rest of my life. We've went through a lot of changes. I've decided to move houses. I don't think a lot of people realize that my YouTube channel went from like a few people watching to like close to 2 million people in the space of a year and a half. At the time, like I guess I never really thought about this myself, but that has had some kind of consequences just in my mental like well-being as well. I'm trying my best here to paint you like an accurate description of what my life is at the very moment. In September, I moved into my new house. Very exciting. I was trying to do better just for myself and just improving things in my life, and I think I did well for like a few weeks. At the end of the year, I was lucky. I got to see my family for Christmas, which was really nice, and then the whole world just kind of stopped. You guys know what happened, and I'm well aware that it's been way more difficult to other people. Like, at the end of the day, I have a house and I've got food, and these are things I don't have to worry. When I say that it's been hard on all of us, I'm well aware that it hasn't been equally hard to all of us. I guess I'm trying to explain like my personal take on it. So I had a lot of traveling planned for this year. I had tickets, like flights that have been booked for me to go and do a whole new series that it was actually going to start in Hong Kong. When things started to get really serious, I immediately realized I cannot do this. So, you know, we're just gonna have to see how things go. Even regardless of this, you know, the pandemic situation, I always felt like for the past year, right, every time that I felt like, you know, I was trying to get things back on track, or like trying to just do good things and be a good version of myself, I feel like something happened, and then I felt like I always left things without actually accomplishing anything of what I meant. And it's always seemed to me like it was like because of external reasons, something that, you know, wasn't about me. A lot of other creative people in just many different industries, I think we all went through this, in which we just have to do the most with the situation that we've got. So I tried to do that, and I tried to like start series in the beginning of this year and just, you know, try to do the best that I could with the situation. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I live in England, and my family, like all of my, like my parents, my mom, my dad, my sister, my close family, my relatives, most of them live in a different country, to the point where you can't drive. Like, you actually, I know people, especially in America, have this idea that Europe is very tiny, and it is, but it's still like a few hours away flying on a plane. This had never been an issue before, because every time that I wanted to see my parents or my family, I would fly there and I would get to see them and spend time with them. It just started to get a lot for me. The fact that I felt like, you know, I'm here, I've moved houses, I'm trying to get over all these things that are going on, and I don't have like anyone. Like, it just started to feel very lonely and like isolated, and just that I guess that I didn't have like I don't know, like you know, it's important to have like people supporting you, especially when you're going through something. So to me, that was the possible worst thing that could have happened out of all of this, was the fact that I couldn't see my family, and I haven't yet. And it's been almost August, and I still, it's just like, it's been another thing to add to the list of things that I felt like, you know, in a way I've been holding it back. Like in my head, I always made it seem like, you know, this is why I'm not being a good version of myself. A few months ago, during all of this, the pandemic, and my grandma died as well, which was, it was incredibly difficult that that happened while me not being able to be there, but just not to say goodbye, also not be there to support just everyone. That was just like, I'm just sitting here. I can't explain because I don't think I've figured out yet like the impact of that, but it's been like, can I get a break for this past year? Can I just, like, I just want everything to go back to normal, to the way it was like a year and a half ago. That's what I kept thinking. Like, I just want to go back. Like, I would exchange like anything to have those things. The point of this video is not to tell you all of these things. It is also to tell you that I've been doing a lot of thinking lately. I've thought about all the things that happened to me. This is like, it's really hard sometimes to admit it to yourself. Like, and this has been really difficult for me to come to terms with this. But I honestly feel like I've given up on like everything. Given up on my viewers in so many ways. I've made excuses that, you know, things are not good. I can't put my energy into like my YouTube videos. I can't go and reply to my viewers on Instagram because I like, life is terrible. I don't feel good. I've been so focused on all the things that have been difficult that I haven't really tried to snap out of it. I feel like I've just let all the bad things that happened to me sort of define me for this past year. The reason why I wanted to come on here is to apologize to you guys. Just giving up on you guys, giving up on myself, giving up like on my friends. Like, if I show you guys my phone for the past year, I know like influencers do this thing where they think it's cute to have 1 million like text messages that you don't reply to unread. I don't think that's cute. That to me is me giving up on my friends. That probably gets me the most out of everything, is to know that my friends still try to reach me. The way I've been just pushing everyone away and just giving up, I feel like that's the word of what I've been doing for this past year. I really cannot do this anymore. For me, for you guys, for my viewers, for my friends, family. I need to get to the point in which, yes, these bad things happen, but they happen to a lot of people, and a lot of people have it worse. A lot of people have unfortunate things happen to them, and they don't let it define them, and you have to fight back. You have to be resilient. You have to take control of your life. And I feel like I've lost control for a good year. It has been lonely and it has been difficult, but it has been for so many people. So I wanted to apologize to you guys. And it's like, I don't know, it's not an easy thing to admit to yourself and then come on here and have to admit to everyone else. But there's nothing else I can say other than I am sorry, and I wish there was a switch that, like, to get my life back, but I don't think there's a switch. I think there's hard work, and this is just the beginning. So I love you guys. You guys have been my YouTube channel, and just connecting with you guys has been one of the greatest things that's ever happened in my life. And the fact that I just haven't been appreciative of the platform you've given me. I don't know if the words are the best. I'm not good with words. You guys know that. Like, I struggle with putting thoughts into words. But I love you, and I hope you still support me. And if you don't, that's fine, because I'll do better. And I know that I will, and I think you know that I will. I don't even know what I'm gonna film next, but I know that I'm gonna give it 300% of my energy, or maybe 200%, and then the next one 300%, until we get to that magical place where I feel like I'm in control of things. I love you guys, and thank you for always listening to me throughout the years, not just this video. Not a single fake tear has been shed in this video. Truly not your classic YouTube apology video.